Here's a summary of the findings from my mask project. COVID-19 is a newer, highly infectious disease that can transmit through respiratory droplets. A study in the early stages of the disease in Wuhan, China, found that on average, an infected individual will infect 2.2 other individuals. Humans release respiratory droplets through breathing, talking, sneezing, and coughing. In order to reduce the spread of COVID-19, individuals can wear a mask to catch respiratory droplets leaving their body and reduce the distance of these respiratory droplets so the disease cannot spread very far. However, high compliance to mask protocol is required to reduce the transmission of COVID-19. This project focused on mask usage across campus to reduce the spread of COVID-19. For this experiment, students observed the amount of people wearing a mask correctly, incorrectly, or with no mask in sight over a 10-minute period. Each student carried out this observation once a week over the span of 10 weeks and entered their data into a database on Canvas for all lab sections to analyze. I only used data from Georgia Tech, so I restricted the location to a latitude between 33 and 34 degrees east and a longitude of 85 degrees north. For each week, I added the total number of people observed wearing a mask properly and divided that by the total number of people observed in this week to get the percentage of people wearing a mask properly. I ran a linear regression test to determine the relationship between the week we observed data and the percentage of people wearing masks correctly. I ran this linear regression test in the program R. There is no smooth trend in the percentage of correct mask usage per week on campus. The p-value from this linear regression test of percentage of correct mask usage each week shows that there is no significant difference between the mask usage each week. Many different factors can impact this trend, like a general fear or concern for COVID-19 on campus relating to the trends of positive cases across campus, which are not necessarily related to what week it is in the semester. We entered our data on a form on Canvas, but it was not always correctly entered. This caused inconsistencies in reporting, which were most prominent in the coordinates for latitude and longitude for our location of observation. Additionally, several observations were conducted either outside locations where masks are required for entry, so most people would be wearing a mask, or locations where many people were exercising or eating, so they were much less likely to be wearing masks. These different requirements for the activities can skew the data. This project relates to two UN sustainability goals, goal number 3 of good health and well-being, and goal number 10 of reduced inequalities. For good health and well-being, figuring out trends in mask usage which reduces the spread of COVID-19 can help lessen the amount of people infected with COVID-19. For reduced inequalities, COVID-19 has disproportionately affected less wealthy communities because many are essential workers and they are exposed more often to COVID-19 because they are at work more often and around many people. Many people in these communities also have less access to healthcare, so COVID-19 is more dangerous because they do not have access to healthcare and they can often not afford necessary treatments. Learning patterns and how to reduce the spread of COVID-19 can help reduce these inequalities by reducing its spread through these communities.